Hey, yo, peace, everybody. It's your man, Honorable October 9 from the Art of Thinking Out Loud Live Common Sense Analytics. Y'all know what it is, reacting and responding. This is the follow-up to my first one about the commonization of diddling, where we're going to basically go into this whole P. Diddy, where we're going to continue where we left off with talking about victimization of minors by the entertainment industry. But we got my man, Mr. Let Go. That's whose video we're reviewing. It's called Diddy is Worse Than We Thought. And this is the follow-up to my previous video from last night. And where we're going to pick up with things is where we're talking about how older women are used to manipulate underage boys and young men, because it's kind of an unspoken trend that's been going on in the entertainment industry since its inception. But I ain't gonna talk y'all to death right now. Let me give you a little context. I'm gonna let my man, Mr. Let Go in for a second.
This is crazy. Because if you ever wonder why or how you can get a young boy and turn him, into wanting guys, you got to look at it. It's a systematic pattern that they're utilizing. Because when you're young, your brain is not developed yet, and then next thing you know, you have this undeveloped brain little boy sleeping with a woman, grown woman, that is a beautiful woman.
I just want to add something. When he says that the brain is not developed yet, the brain doesn't actually fully develop until you reach about like 26, 27 years old. So, like I said, this is why it's so easy to manipulate a younger generation into doing some debauchery and some BS, because their brain isn't, their different lobes and the different cortex is not developed fully. So it's easy to put, as they say in Dianetics, engrams in your mind. It's easy to put program patterns into your mind that are trauma induced. And we have to stop looking at trauma as something that like hurts you immediately. Sex can bring trauma. Good sex can bring trauma. That's a whole nother discussion. Let's go back to talking about these minors and the way these minors can manipulate and the way they use adults, especially women, to manipulate young boys. Check this out.
And she's a famous woman. And then she could tell him whatever she wants to tell him. And he's going to be like, okay. He's going to follow her around like a puppy.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, she's like, oh, it's okay. Just sign there. Then he signs a record deal or acting deal, and he signs his life away.
Now, when people say sign your life away, let me give a little context into that. We have this thing where we say you sold your soul. You sell your soul, you sold your soul. In its most primary, I guess, way that I would look at it, to where, in layman's terms, I look at when you sell your soul in the entertainment industry first, signing these contracts to even think that you need this push from them. If you're like an artist or something, like you do some form of like music, you're a musician, a writer, like you need some type of push from them. So you sign these layered contracts, these contracts layered with insurance policies, multi-layered insurance policies, like I've told you in several other videos. These insurance policies ensure that several different entities are going to get paid off of your demise. It's called the death clause. I have videos on the death clause, and I'm going to do a couple reels on it, but I'm going to let my man, Mr. Let Go in on it for a second.
That's what they're doing. Danny Boy. Yeah, Danny Boy and Mary J. Blige.
Yep, just told you about that.
They get the young boy, sleeps with the grown woman, and then she accompanies him to an opportunity to sign a contract.
Yep.
And she's like, oh, it's okay. He's cool. I'm famous. He's famous. Go ahead and sign it. And
in other words, they get these little young dudes whipped. You ain't never had no grown woman before. Not only do you have a grown woman, you got a woman you fantasized about. Probably even bust a couple off too. Now she's right in front of you, and you have the opportunity to have sex with her, and you're young, undeveloped mind, and you're an entertainer, and you want this so bad that you're willing to sign it. Damn, boy, Jada told me I should sign this. Hallie told me I should sign this. B told me I should sign this, whomever. And then you get manipulated into signing, and these death clauses are there. I'm gonna let my man go back in on it again.
And she's like, oh, it's okay. He's cool. I'm famous. He's famous. Go ahead and sign it. And he signs up. He just signed his life away. And another part of this, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
Death clause.
Another part of this is
the death clause.
In the clause that the little boy signs.
Ever wonder how
Now, what I want to talk to y'all about when we signing things, man, we got to be real careful when it comes to like signing any type of paperwork. I mean, just paperwork in just regular everyday life, because this is how, like, even when you buy cars or just hell, anything you purchase, you have to be careful when you sign, and you have to read that small print. You have, even if you think you comprehend it, your best bet is to take it to some type of legal advisor, because they'll be able to tell you about things in the contract that you didn't even know were there. And you may be about to sign yourself into something like perpetuity, meaning these people own you for the rest of your life, your natural life. But I'm gonna let him go back in, because sometimes we don't really see the bigger picture. We think it's about what we know. We don't think other people see the same things we do, but my man, Mr. Let Go, is on it.
There is a death clause.
Yes.
Where if the male or the female was to die, the insurance is going to pay the life insurance, because part of the paperwork is a life insurance policy. So now, if the boy ever turns around and says, I'm going to expose everybody. No. I don't know if you want to do that.
Now, you heard what he just said. If the person ever turns around and says, I'm going to expose y'all because this contract is unfair. I ain't making no money. Y'all getting all the money. I'm looking crazy out here. I'm about to tell on everybody. She did this to me. He did that to me. He did that, so-and-so, so-and-so. I told y'all, like I said in the last video, if you think that they're going to let you come into these parties, and because you refuse to drink this designated drink, that they're just going to put you out the party, you already saw too much. You already know too much. You've already made it too far to turn back.
Is why what you signed when you were 16, what you signed when you first signed with us, in page number 200, you signed a life insurance policy, which means if you expose us and you were to pass away mysteriously, we get millions of dollars.
Thank you. Why you think you see so many artists passing away? I ain't talking about just the natural causes, because yes, sometimes people do pass from natural causes. A lot of times people pass from natural causes, just not in the entertainment industry. And even natural causes in the entertainment industry can be brought about by chemical substances. Diddy has been accused and alleged of giving people substances that give them heart attacks, that send them into cardiac arrest and leave little to no traces in the system at the time of the autopsy. Y'all, this shit is deeper than you think it is. You are a commodity. And this is part of this grand harvesting of like energy. They need to use you to generate energy, to make money, for influence and attention. And the minute you become, this is why I tell y'all, you're going to either be one or two things in this world: useful or useless. You just have to decide what you're going to be useful for. Judge wisely.
So go ahead. Do you go ahead and leave. Go ahead and expose us. But we got tapes.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're using Mary J. Blige, when you was with Jada Pinkett, it was all recorded.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, we don't mind deleting you, because if you get mysteriously deleted, we get more money than if you was alive. So play with me if you want to. Next thing you know, the dude is like,
right, you're stuck.
This shit is crazy.
Some of the cases, these individuals were drugged with some sort of drug. That was kind of the MO. Another instance, this individual, who was 9 years old at the time, was taken to an audition in New York City with Bad Boy Records. Other boys were there to audition as well. All of them were trying to land a record deal. All of them were minors.
Now I want y'all to listen to that. Young boys, babies, with aspirations to be in the entertainment industry, came in bright-eyed, ready, talented. And you become an energy siphon for these Hollywood, I don't even want to call them elite. I'll call them this Hollywood cabal of like just a bunch of wicked ass motherfuckers. It's just no other way to put it, man. It's like even your favorite celebrity who you see smiling and, you know, dancing, laughing, you know what I'm saying, just entertaining you all the time. When you start to look into these people's personal lives and how they got where they are, this shit gets dark. This is kind of why I fell back on wanting to get in the entertainment industry after a while. It's like, first I was going fast forward into it. I'm always in a recording studio, always going to different auditions and stuff like that. But then it's like, as I started making a little more leverage, going on the road with different people and seeing things I probably weren't really supposed to see, as far as how negotiations go and things like that, and how not even just this wicked industry stuff, it's the fact that the music industry is a front for the drug industry, amongst other things. But I'm gonna let my man go back into what he was talking about, because hey, that's just a small aspect of it.
This individual was sexually abused, allegedly by Sean Combs and several other people at the studio, in the promise to both his parents and to him himself of getting a record deal.
Hello, what's up, Shonda? What's going on, Shonda?
Another instance.
Now,
another minor.
What's up, Brown Sugar?
Something I want to talk to y'all about real quick. we have to stop putting ourselves in a position where we feel like we need these people. We feel like we need these different entities in order to get ahead in the game. We have to put ourselves in a better situation. We talk this stuff about being independent, but even your favorite artists who claim that they were independent still sign these distribution deals to companies like Empire, amongst other 300 Entertainment, all these other different companies. And if you notice, all of these different entertainment entities, very few are owned by us. And even when they have quote unquote ownership by us, the financiers are other folks. But I'm gonna leave it at that.
Where this female individual minor was raped.
It's so hard.
Yeah. You know, a lot of things happen to minors in these events and in this industry. That's why I've always felt a way about children going into the entertainment industry. You know, whether it be music, movies, modeling, sports, whatever. Once you move from it being a passion and something that you're doing for fun into a business, the entire trajectory changes. But let's listen to a little bit more.
Sean Combs in Miami. She wasn't drinking because she was pregnant, but whatever she drank at the table, apparently, at least according to her, was laced with something.
So it's water, is anything. You get around P. Diddy, you can't drink anything because you're gonna pass out, whether you're male or female, and you're not gonna remember what happened.
Man, I want y'all to really just think about that. Like when we was talking in the last video, when I was speaking on like party culture, everybody want to party. Let's all get wasted. We live in this culture of a perpetual party. Everything is about partying. All the music is about partying, everything. I told y'all, that's a form of mind control. They want you to think that the only way to make an escape from your normal everyday life is through irresponsible partying. And they've created an industry, a culture that facilitates irresponsible partying. And we wonder why the hell the youth are the way they are. We wonder why the older people are the way they are, because those of us who are up in age, a lot of us haven't matured because we still want to be on the scene with those that are half our age in competition. Well, let's listen to a little more and then I'm gonna wrap it up, you know, because it's a lot that we have to
and it's
unpack.
not just women. It is not just women. It is men. Look what French Montana went through.
All right. Let me just get one more off. Go ahead.
Y'all check this. Gilly and Wallow interviewed French Montana, and they were talking about how Nicki Minaj in her new song took a shot at French, at his manhood. She talked about how Puff did him, how him and Puff have a relationship that goes beyond just regular friendship. It's sort of for lack of better terms, a gay bromance. But I want you to see the way, I want you to hear the way French responds to this.
Nicki Minaj got a new song out.
That's French Montana,
Mm-hmm.
a New York rapper that Diddy signed and slayed.
Has zesty relationship.
Like, I make your ass quench like French or something. I didn't know what she was talking about. What?
And remember, not one time does French Montana
Deny.
dispute the allegations.
Never.
Not one time does he dispute the allegations.
Not
Watch
one.
this.
Do you know what she was talking about?
When you wake up and you just hear, you know, French this, French that, female battle rap, and it's like, when you wake up, you just, you know what I mean?
Well, it's that you know what she talking about. You ain't even gonna tell.
See, you know what she's talking about, bro.
Right.
She's trying to say that you like dudes.
Right. And you're not
What you got to
denying
say
it.
about that?
And he ain't denying it.
God damn.
I don't know like you. That's why I'm trying.
I don't know. Look at him scratching a hat. Why are you
This
scratching
nigga
a hat?
scratching his
His
hat.
hat is itching. When people get nervous, they start scratching themselves.
Figure out.
Why are you scratching the hat, sir?
When you heard, what was you thinking?
I was trying to catch flashbacks, and I don't really remember nothing like before.
See that, right? I don't remember nothing. I don't remember nothing.
How you don't remember nothing?
2019 like that.
Oh,
So I just.
Why you don't remember that?
Why don't you remember?
That was the year. Like I really
There you go, scratching his hat again. Why are you scratching your hat, sir? Your hat itch?
stopped drinking. So it's like.
And why do you have a pillow in your lap? Are
Right.
you erect, sir? Pause.
Ugh. Pause.
Why you got a pillow on your lap?
You know, we used to have a lot of wild nights in LA.
Look at this, right? Look at this.
ass
Right.
clenching nights.
And ass clenching like.
Ass clenching nights.
Wait.
Yo.
So yeah. This
Yo. I'm gonna wrap this up, but I'm gonna say this. We just heard Gilly and Wallow question French Montana about Nicki Minaj saying, "I'll make your ass clench like French," and she was making a reference to how Diddy makes French ass cheeks clench. Y'all, there's a commonization in diddling. Diddling means to swindle, to be a very unjust and very conniving person. So that's why I titled these videos The Commonization of Diddling, because this is something that's common in the entertainment industry. It's not something that's like, this isn't some new shit. This isn't something that just started happening. This is very commonplace. So it's kind of a cautionary tale about the entertainment industry. But I don't want to drag it on too much longer because we got other stuff that we want to talk about in the next live stream. But y'all know who it is. It's your man, Honorable October 9 from the Art of Thinking Out Loud Live Common Sense Analytics. Cincinnati's most controversial critical thinker. I'm always on the job. Y'all know what it is. Standing on truth, standing on common sense,